Hey Geminis, happy May. I hope you guys had a really good April. Today we're going to go into your May 2018 forecast, and I also now offer extended videos. You can access them in the description box below. There'll be a link that takes you to a Vimeo page, and what we talk about in the extended video is we take all the information that we talked about here, and then we go into a lot more depth on how you guys can move forward in a way that brings you guys success and better outcomes in the future. Before we get into the May 2018 forecast, I also want to mention that also in the description box you will find something that says summary, and then there's a timestamp. The timestamp will take you to the end of the video where there will be a summary of the highlights that we talk about here for anybody that's just on the go. So with that, let's go ahead and get started with the May 2018 forecast. So I'm feeling like May is gonna be okay. Like, I feel like you guys are holding back, or like you guys are wanting to withdraw. I think you guys are wanting to withdraw and kind of go into yourselves, and you guys are very social beings, and I know like you guys are still very social, but it's almost like I feel like you guys just pulling away from the world and just kind of not feeling the best, and as a result just kind of withdrawing in, like I said. And I think maybe part of the reason of why some of you guys are withdrawing in is because I think maybe you feel a little sad and you haven't lost hope or confidence in yourself. Like, you guys are still confident about yourselves, but I feel like you guys have lost hope or confidence in something else. So you guys still feel confident about yourselves, but I think you guys don't feel confident that things will work out for you, and you've lost hope in that way. Like you just don't, you guys are kind of giving up, I think. And I think what led up to you guys giving up in some way is there was maybe a person who maybe you guys had a bit of a falling out, or yeah, I think you guys maybe had a bit of a falling out recently, and just your interaction with that person and things not really working out there, or maybe there being some kind of argument or just disagreement. I think that just that interaction with that one person has caused you to give up, not just with that person, but with the bigger picture. So it's like that disappointment with them is now translating, I think, into other areas of your life. And so you feel like that didn't work out, so like other things just aren't going to work out either. I don't think that this person is completely out of your life right now, but I think that you guys just feel really like sad and discouraged about it. And we'll go into more detail on what's going on with this person and what led you guys to give up in some way, like at a more detailed level in the extended reading. And we'll also go into like what you guys can do to feel better about it, maybe rectify the situation as well, and just have better outcomes going forward. In terms of how to deal with this person at a high level right now, I feel like there's just a lot of energetic shifts happening in them, more so than you, but I think also in you as well. And yeah, like just some of these shifts need to happen. Yeah, and I think so I feel like this person is probably still in your life right now, and that's okay. I think that you should give them the space and time to allow these shifts to happen, because they do need to happen, because they are transforming internally as a person, and they're also in your life for a reason. There are some shifts that need to happen within them, and yeah. So yeah, I would give them the space to do that, but if they reach out to you, like if they text you, you can respond back and be friendly about it. So I'm not saying, like I'm saying give them the space, but don't cut them off. I think one of the worries that you guys have in May of 2018 is possibly losing this person, or getting things into such a bad place that you guys end up losing this person. And again, we'll go into how that might play out in the extended reading. But I just want to say that, like, so one thing about relationships is you can't ever really lose a relationship. And the reason for that, or part of the reason for that, is because when you have a relationship with somebody, you have memories that are shared between maybe you and others, but also memories that are shared between just the two of you. And that's not something that can ever go away. You can't really erase a memory. You can forget a memory, but you also like the memories that you do remember, you can't just forget. Like the ones that stick are there to stay. And you have memories with them and they also have memories with you. And so, like I was saying, they can't be erased. They can't disappear. If they're there and they're remembered, which they are, it's always there for forever. And you guys had an energy together that rests in the past, and that's like where those memories are stored. And that energy together is in the past. There's history to energy, and again, that can't be erased. Like the past can be changed energetically, but it really, I mean, most people don't know how to do that. And also, yeah, there's like everything holds like a memory, because consciousness is like not time. It's not like time dependent. So like consciousness is like all time, and so everything has a history, and consciousness stores all of this, and so like things like that just can't be gone. So even though you may lose the physical person in your life, that connection that you guys have, no matter what shape it's in, exists regardless of whether that person is actually in your life. So I hope that maybe that's a little bit healing, that you really can't really lose somebody. You can lose them in the physical form, like maybe they're just in and out of your life, but you can't really lose that connection that was there. And what you guys hope for is, so you guys don't want to lose this person, and you definitely don't want things to end in a bad way and then lose them. Like you don't want things to be in a bad place. But I think what you guys hope for is that, yes, they'll still be in your life, but you don't want them in your life to the extent that they have been. I think that you guys want things to end in a good place and there to be peace between the two of you, and then you guys basically live your separate lives, and every once in a while maybe you keep in touch or maybe you visit each other, but for the most part, like that level of connection that you guys have, I think you hope that it won't be the same level, and it will just be, yeah, you guys being on good terms basically, and like being friends but not necessarily super close friends, and just things being like you guys being at peace and then being able to move forward, and also not completely cutting yourselves off from each other. I think that's easier said than done, not from your end, but from their end. I feel like you guys can be in a place of peace, and that's why you guys want this. I think you guys have found that place of peace, but I think that the other person may have some attachment issues, and so it will be hard for them. So yeah, like again, we'll go into that in more detail in the extended, and maybe the best approach you guys can take to where you guys can have what you want and also help them along their path, so that like they understand and they can find peace in this as well, so that everybody kind of has a happy solution. Because like you guys want to separate, and you guys want to separate, but you don't want to end things on bad terms, and they are just emotionally attached, and so it could end on bad terms, and so we'll kind of resolve all of that in the extended. So yeah, this basically concludes the YouTube portion of this video. If you guys like the video, go ahead and hit like. Go ahead and hit like. If you like the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're interested in the extended version, go below in the description box and click on the Vimeo link. And then if you have any Geminis in your life who are maybe going through a similar situation that you think this video could help, please share this video with them so that they can get some tips as well. And now I'm going to go into the summary portion of this video that I mentioned I was going to do at the beginning. I'm not going to be sharing any new information, so if you watched up until this point, thank you guys very much, and I will catch you guys in my next video or the extended. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the summary now. Hey Geminis, welcome to the summary portion of the May 2018 forecast. I think the video is going to end up being pretty short, so this summary might end up being just as long, but let's see how this goes. So yeah, so Geminis, like basically in May, I feel like you guys are not really feeling like your best. You're actually wanting to withdraw from the world and kind of come into yourselves, which is a little strange for you guys because I always feel energetically that you guys are very, very social people, and you still are, but you're really wanting to withdraw into yourself. And the reason for that is because you guys have lost hope in something. You have not lost confidence in yourselves, but you guys have lost confidence in some kind of situation or scenario on a bigger level ever really working out for you guys. And what led you guys to lose hope in this and kind of give up on, I don't know, happiness in this area of your life is that there's somebody in your life who I think things didn't end too well with. And so you guys feel a little bit sad about that. And you guys also feel discouraged as a result, and that's what's making you want to give up. And we will talk about how you guys can feel better about that so you guys can move forward and not stay in this place of giving up and thinking you can't have the things that you want to have. One of the things that you guys worry about this month is losing this person that you guys have had a disagreement with. Now, this person I feel like is still in your life, but you're worried that things may go badly and then you guys will walk away from each other and things will end in that bad place and you will lose them, and that just feels like it would be a very sad scenario for you guys, and that's why you guys worry about it. What you guys hope for is that you would like there to be a very peaceful, nice resolution between the two of you guys, and that then you guys can walk away and you guys wouldn't be completely cut off from each other. I think you guys are fine interacting once in a while, but basically you'd want to have a much less intensive relationship with this person, but you want to leave on good terms. And the problem with that, though, is that while you feel ready to have a separated, less intensive relationship with this person and you feel more at peace, the other person has more emotional attachments and is not entirely ready. And so I think you guys hope that things will work out, but it's like it's not quite there yet. And so we'll talk in the extended about how you guys can move the situation along, what you guys can do to help this person find peace within themselves as well and with the situation, so that you guys can both have a more peaceful resolution to what's been going on. So that concludes the summary portion of this video. If you guys are interested in that extended read, visit the description box below and click on the Vimeo link and it will take you to the extended portion of this video. If you guys like this video, go ahead and click like. If you like the channel, subscribe. And if you have any friends who are Geminis, or maybe any friends going through a similar situation who you think this video would really help, please share that with them so they can get some of these tips as well. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this YouTube video, and I will either see you guys in the extended or I'll see you guys back here on YouTube.